Hello and welcome to Learn English Through Story. Today's story is called Lost in London. It's a warm and simple story about Amelia, a tourist who gets lost in London, but ends up finding something much more special than what she was looking for. As you listen, try to relax, enjoy the story, and notice useful English words and phrases about travel, directions, and discovery. Remember, every story is a chance to learn something new. Now, let's begin our journey, Lost in London. It was a bright Saturday morning in London. The sun was shining, the sky was blue, and the streets were full of people. Amelia, a tourist from Canada, stood outside King's Cross Station with a big map in her hands. It was her first time in London, and she was very excited. She had a plan. Today, she said to herself, I will go to Covent Garden, eat lunch there, and then visit the London Eye. Amelia looked at her map carefully. The lines and street names looked a little confusing. No problem, she thought. I'll just follow the signs. She started walking. The sounds of London were all around her: buses, taxis, people talking in many languages, and music from a street performer playing guitar. She smiled. Everything felt alive and new. After 15 minutes, Amelia looked around. Something was wrong. This doesn't look like Covent Garden, she said softly. She checked her map again, turning it left and right. Then she realized she was completely lost. Oh no, she sighed. Where am I? Amelia tried to ask for help. She stopped a man with a coffee cup. Excuse me, she said politely. Can you tell me how to get to Covent Garden? The man smiled kindly. Ah, you're quite far from there, he said. You've walked the wrong way. But don't worry, if you keep going down this street, you'll find Camden Market. It's interesting too. Amelia hesitated. Camden Market. I've never heard of it. It's full of food, music, and small shops, he said. You might like it. Amelia smiled. Thank you. Maybe I'll go there. She walked along the narrow street, past old brick buildings covered with colorful graffiti. The smell of food grew stronger: spices, sweets, and coffee. Soon, she saw a bridge over a canal and heard music and laughter. She had arrived at Camden Market. There were food stalls from all around the world: Italian pizza, Chinese dumplings, and even Canadian pancakes. Amelia laughed. I came all the way to London to find Canadian food. She bought a cup of fresh orange juice and walked slowly through the market. Everywhere she looked, there was something new: handmade jewelry, vintage clothes, and art made from recycled materials. A group of street dancers performed near the canal. People clapped and took videos on their phones. Amelia felt happy. I got lost, she thought, but this place is amazing. After exploring for a while, she sat near the canal and watched the boats pass by. A friendly old man sat next to her. He was feeding pieces of bread to the ducks. Lovely day, isn't it? He said. Yes, it is, Amelia replied. I was trying to go to Covent Garden, but I got lost and found this place instead. The man smiled. Ah, that's London for you. It's full of surprises. Sometimes, getting lost is the best way to find something special. Amelia nodded. You're right. They talked for a few minutes. He told her stories about Camden, how it used to be an industrial area with factories, and how artists later turned it into one of the most creative parts of the city. Amelia listened with interest. "I never read about this in any travel guide," she said. The man laughed. "That's because not everything in life can be found in a book." Later in the afternoon, Amelia continued walking. She followed the canal path and saw people cycling, walking dogs, and painting pictures of the water. She passed a small cafe with a sign that said, "Hidden Cafe, Best Coffee by the Canal." She decided to go in. Inside, soft jazz music was playing. The cafe smelled of coffee beans and warm pastries. She ordered a cappuccino and sat by the window. While drinking her coffee, she wrote a few lines in her travel journal. "Today, I got lost in London. I didn't find Covent Garden. Instead, I found Camden Market, full of color, music and life." Getting lost isn't always bad. Sometimes, it helps you find more than you expected. When Amelia finally returned to her hotel that evening, she looked at her map again. Camden wasn't part of her original plan, but now it was her favorite memory of London. Her phone buzzed. It was a message from her friend in Canada. "How was your day? Did you see the London Eye?" Amelia smiled as she typed her reply, "Not yet. But I discovered something better. I found a secret side of London, by accident." She put down her phone and looked out the window. The city lights sparkled in the night, and she felt a quiet joy inside. Sometimes, when we travel, we want everything to go exactly as planned. But getting lost can open new doors. It can lead us to hidden places, interesting people, and experiences that no map can show. Just like Amelia learned. Getting lost can help you find something wonderful. And that was the story of Amelia, the tourist who got lost in London, but found something even better. Sometimes in life, our plans change. We take a wrong turn, we miss a bus, or we get a little lost. But just like Amelia discovered, those unexpected moments can lead us to the most beautiful experiences. So next time you find yourself off the map, don't worry, maybe life is guiding you to something new. Thank you for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who loves travel or learning English. See you in the next story, and remember, every journey, even the wrong turn, can lead to the right place.